Namaste. Ashe. Welcome to Love Wins. Welcome to Love Wins. I hope you're having a blessed and beautiful reality. I pray that this message finds whoever it's meant to find as it's meant to find you. For these channeled messages are timeless. I work for the Most High. I am an intuitive channeler, healer, energy worker, i.e. mom, priestess, earth angel. All of these are duties, these labels, all of these labels are archetypes. I'm getting tongue-tied. All of these labels are archetypes of energies that I carry. And if you have found this video, if this video resonates, you are most likely an awakened starseed, earth angel, light worker, individual who has realized you live in a matrix and you're waking up from that matrix and you know that there is more. There is more to this reality than we have been believed to perceive, to believe. So you are here because you've been guided to be here. Your intuition has led you here. The algorithm has dropped me in front of you, like that. And that's how this works. So let's get into the message. Let's get into the message. I'm feeling guided to remind you to breathe. Okay? So let's do this together. Let's do this together. Let me roll my chair out. Sit comfortably. Sit comfortably, okay? I want you to imagine that there is a rope or a string or something pulling your head up, okay, to lengthen your spine, okay? Now, at the tailbone, at the root, at the ground where you're sitting, there's another, like a root. It's like a root that is grounding you and holding you, okay? So you're connected on both sides by this energetic cord. Take my little pen off here. This energetic cord, right? So you're gonna sit up. You're grounded. You're connected. There's complete alignment. Bring your shoulders back and down. Relax your jaw. Seriously. Seriously. Yeah. Your tongue it's tight. It's tense. Relax your jaw. Okay? Now you're going to let your tongue rest, but you want to put the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth. This is an activation. Okay? No. Jaws relaxed. Relax your limbs, okay? Like do this to your shoulders. Roll your shoulders. Bring them all the way up to your ears and then drop them back. You're going to do that 3 times. Bring them up to your ears and drop them back. Bring them up to your ears and drop them back. Now roll 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then reverse. 1, coming to the front. 2, 3, okay, and then just shake it out. My neck at the base of my head right now sounds like snap, crackle, pop, and like that is Reiki, that is energy, that is your moving, releasing, okay? So just release it. A lot of people say I need to meditate and they go into sitting straight into what they believe to be meditation and try to meditate, and you have all this tension in your body. Okay, so that's why you'll hear yoga suggested as to relieve tension, right? So let's say you have no idea where to start with yoga. So let's just get this tension out, okay? And you can do it sitting right at your space. Wherever you're watching this, wherever you are. You can do this at work. You can do this anywhere, okay? So you relieve that tension. And we want to breathe in. We're going to breathe in from our nose. And we're going to do a 4-count breath. This is beginner stuff. Now, if you have problems breathing, like my mother, she's on oxygen, and her lungs have been so severely damaged from life, and she's in this phase where she's cut everything toxic that damaged her lungs out of her life, and she's focusing on repairing, regenerating those cells, building that strength, expanding that breath. But it's like she's getting a lifetime of self-abuse and environmental abuse. She's getting a lifetime of the matrix out. And it's not an easy process. I literally am watching my mother like she's in pain, 24/7 pain, right? And I'm watching her want to heal, take the initiative to heal, put in the energy to heal. And it's a beautiful thing. But as with transformation, like death is painful, and then rebirth is painful, labor is painful. If you've had a child, it's painful. If you've witnessed childbirth, you can not deny it's painful, right? It's painful. So guys, you got to kill all that old of you, and you got to rebuild it. You got to birth a new you, and it hurts. So we do things to make it feel better, real things to aid in the process of healing, not distract addictions, cycles, patterns, denial, depression. Okay, we're healing. You're here on this channel because you're healing, and I am a healer. And I'm also an activator because you are a healer. You are a healer because you're here. And what you see within me is all of the potential within you, of you. Okay? That's how this stuff works. Now, my individual energetic signature is not yours, so you can't be me. But I can show you how to be the best of you. Are you getting how that works? And I'm going to take this moment to give thanks. To give thanks to all of the beautiful souls, all of the beautiful mirror fractals of me that have inspired, initiated, activated, awakened, triggered, and inspired me to wake up into this version of me. Every single one of you, whether you were a person I met, a conversation that was had, a relationship that had activated, or a fellow content creator or teacher in some way, shape, or form, because everybody you meet is a teacher if you allow the wisdom to be the reciprocal wisdom, because every single person you interact with, you can learn something from. You can learn because they're being presented to you in this matrix as a mirror, they have something for you. And it's up to you to choose the lesson, right? So that's how this stuff works. Back to the breath. We're sitting, we've shook it out, we're relaxing. You're gonna breathe in your nose 4 times. Breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4. If that is hard for you, don't worry about staying with me. Just get the pattern and do it on your own. 1, 2, if all you got is 1, 2. Okay? And then you're gonna pause. We're gonna take a pause, like a 2-second pause. And then we're gonna release out of our mouth, right? So there's many different breaths. There's the Ujjayi breath, which is in the nose, out the nose. There's tons of different techniques to activate different types of breath. This one, we want to relax. So breathing out of the mouth is a cooling, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale. And as you inhale, add visualization to it. See rainbows, see white light, see colors, see prosperity, see cash flow, see happiness, like whatever it is you're calling in, you're gonna just inhale that, okay? And then you're gonna pause for 2, and then you're gonna release for 4. And that 4 that you're releasing, let it all go. So what I do is I inhale white light, I exhale gray toxic smoke. That's how I do it, right? And do what works for you, okay? I mean, you could inhale coconuts and palm trees, exhale snow and ice, black ice, right? Like freezing temperatures, Arctic. Inhale, hold on. Inhale, you know, tropical bliss. That's one of my spirit animals I painted on this rock I found in Bellingham, Washington. I like to paint rocks, and I have a collection. I have a jar of heart rocks. And why am I saying this? It's crazy. It's part of what I'm building, but I have a jar of heart rocks, and I love rocks, and it helps me ground in environments that are not very grounding. So keep the elements with you. It's a message for somebody. So we're sitting, we're chilling, our posture is straight, we're connected. There's this invisible cord pulling us from both ends. Shoulders are back and down. Our jaw is relaxed. Our tongue is at the top of our mouth, and we are going to begin. Now, you can place your hands either on your lap. If you leave them open, this is actually activating receiving, okay? And if this feels hard for you or uncomfortable, sitting like that with your palms open, that shows you that you block yourself for receiving. So I would practice sitting with your palms open to receive, okay? Or you could do a mudra. You know, there's all kinds of different hand mudras you could do. This is Dhyana mudra, I believe. But this is like one of the most like simplest, grounding, basic, mudras. But like, do what feels good for you. Do what feels natural for you, and just let's go, okay? And inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 2. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 2. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 2. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. This time I'm going to do it with you, and I'm not counting, I'm breathing, and go. Pause and exhale. Breathing in. And exhale. Okay. That is something you can take into your daily practice, and take those stretches further. You can do chin stretches like this, head down. I like to interlace my fingers behind my head and pull my head forward like this, pulling my shoulders back. And just remember to move your body to get the stuck energy moving and flowing so you can release it, because you can't receive if there's no space to receive, if your body's filled up with tension and worry and anxiety and all of the things blocking you from your most beautiful reality, your highest timeline, because you can't pursue your purpose if you're not in the right frequency. Okay, so if you're in low vibrational energy, Matrix has you. Okay, you're not in your highest timeline. Your third eye is not open. You may get in and out glitches, but you are not in your sovereign self, right? So, and that's where we want to be. Love wins. It does. Love wins. That is our vibration. That is our natural vibration. Agape. 532 hertz. Unconditional love. Divine source energy. Did you see the sun come out for that message? Mother approves. She said, yes. Get it, girl. We are love. So when you're not existing in love, when you're controlling and manipulating, when you're trying to get even, when you're trying to win over someone else outside of you, you're not in alignment, right? So I hope this message helps. I might do some more recording today. Bella should be arriving soon. The kids had a swap sleepover and I'd get interrupted anyway, so I'm just gonna make separate videos and let this be what this is. And I hope you're having a blessed and beautiful reality. I love you so very much. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. Get the algorithm going. I have been stuck in suppressive energies that have been blocking, and there is no one other than me, so I can take accountability for what I've allowed in my reality. But we're at the end of cycle 9, guys, and this is not just me, this is you. 2025 was the breaking and the breaking of contracts and the shattering and the ending and the closing, and the 2026 is the separation of realities. And you're still going to be simultaneously coexisting in parallel different realities, but as this plays out, please learn how to protect your energy. Protect your energy, guys. And I love you. And I'm going to be here for this. Okay? I got you, you got me, I got God, God's got me, you got God, God's got you. We got this. We're out here and there's fear, false evidence appearing real. There is no fear. Yeah, so you're going to die. One day we're going to die. That's what's promised at birth. Death is the only thing promised at birth, and change is inevitable. So let's make the best of this. Let's fuck some shit up while we're here, because can we all agree that this world is really fucking shitty because really fucking shitty people control it? And it's time to end that, and it's time to enjoy our lives. And leaders that come into positions of leadership positions rule with integrity, with heart, and do the right things for the right reason. And all of these lying, manipulative, narcissistic, energy sucking, power hungry, controlling, pedophilia, wow, that dropped in there, perverted, racist, sexist, bigotry, just power hungry, evil motherfuckers, get the fuck up out of here. Can we just agree on that, guys? and get the message out there. And if you'd like to support this channel, please, I am raising money for safe spaces. I do have a huge vision. My vision is beautiful. I am in a position of protecting my embryo and my seed as I'm watering it. And if this resonates telepathically, energetically, you feel me. So let's get the message out there, please. If you'd like to donate, I am so grateful for all donations, as everything is so appreciated, because it all helps and it all goes to the right places. And I will share more as I'm in a safer space to share. So I love you. Love wins. And thank you so very much for existing. It's an honor to serve with you.